I could see the through line, because I could see during the demo POC period, you were searching for confidence, both with your team and the work that you were doing, and certainly in these work streams. Now you're seeing it post-implementation. You've got this new world order of dependencies have kind of drifted away, right? And you're able to move on your own. Where do you start taking that, right? So I feel like Ruli gave you an unfair advantage. Is that fair?
Yes, that's fair. I think, the idea of, 10x lawyers running around the business being scary is like, yeah, I hear that, but I like to build with my team, right, that actually I don't think that should be scary to the business, right? And I think if you have a legal team where your business responds in that way, I actually view that as probably not, maybe, you need to do some things to improve your relationships with your business, right? Because I think you want to have this like really strong foundational relationship with the business where they actually welcome you in the room. You started off this conversation asking about that, and I think that's exactly what legal team you want to be, right? You want to have one that's, again, built into the processes, built into their thinking, built into their product development roadmap, all that stuff. You want like a business that respects and wants you in the room to build with them, right? And so I actually think, tools like Ruli help us 10x and that gives us like more power. It gives us a force multiplier to really be part of the business, right? And to really drive value there. I think legal is often seen as a cost center, often seen as a gatekeeper, like you just stamp yes or no, right? But I honestly think the best lawyers are the ones that are able to help enable the business do better, right? Because all we're doing is evaluating risk, right? Yep. And making calls, making judgments, right? And I think if you are able to 10x your productivity, you're able to be in the room more so you can help drive more value for the business. And so I think that's where tools like Ruli can help us, right? And I think, it's not just a tech thing, right? It's also like how you build your team and how do you build relationships with the business. And so I think Ruli helps you, again, be a better and more strategic thinker, and so you're able to bring more value to the company.